Washington on October 10th to 16 are held at critical times as the world is facing a food and energy price crisis, not to mention the rising finance cost. Founded in 1946, the Middle East Institute is the oldest Washington-based institution dedicated solely to the study of the Middle East. It is a nonpartisan think tank providing expert policy analysis, educational and professional development services, and a hub for engaging with the region's arts and culture.
Well, Minister of Transportation Kamel Al-Wazir said that the ministry is working for executing a comprehensive plan in order to upgrade Egyptian ports nationwide, pursuant to presidential directives to turn Egypt into a trade and logistics hub. Wazir made the remarks on Saturday during a visit to the West Port Said port, where he inspected the Port Said container and cargo handling company and followed up the progress of some of the development projects pursued by the Ports Economic Authority. He said the ministry is working on building and upgrading new extending over 35 kilometers long and ranging between 15 to 18 meters deep along the Red Sea coast in Safaga and Ain Sokhna and the Mediterranean coast in Alexandria, Damietta and Port Said, taking total length of quays at Egyptian seaports to 76 kilometers. In addition, a total of 6 kilometers long breakwaters are under construction, the minister said, adding that the ministry is also working for deepening shipping routes to increase port annual handling capacity from 135 to 400 million tons. Well, to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have this phone with Dr. Mohamed Elsadek Ouf, Professor of Transportation Engineering and Project Expert. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Well, Doctor, what is the importance of transforming Egypt into a center for global trade and logistics?
Well, it was a very important visit that has been today, this morning, the Minister of Transport visited West Port Said port and inspected the Port Said container terminal of the Ministry of Transport and the projects of the Economic Authority that are being implemented within the Port Development Plan. The Minister also stated that a comprehensive plan to develop and raise the efficiency of the Port Said container terminal, expand its activities and raise its competitive capabilities, to cope with the development in the generation of modern container ships and increase the terminal's share in the container market in the Mediterranean region especially. Within the framework that has been set by the President for the comprehensive development of all Egyptian ports to set Egypt as a global center for trade and logistics in the world, and within the framework of the Egyptian government plan to achieve integration among all Egyptian ports. Minister of Transportation also, his visit include Port Said Container and Cargo Handling Company, which is one of the holding companies for the maritime and land transport. This company container station is located on a very huge area of about 575,000 meter square, and also it contains 11 storage yards for incoming, outgoing, transit and empty containers and the common warehouse. The annual capacity of the terminal is about 830,000 TEU. Also, on the sidelines of his tour, Minister of Transportation confirmed that the comprehensive plan is being implemented to develop all Egyptian ports in implementation of the directive of the political leadership to make Egypt a center for trade and logistics.
Yes.
Especially the Egyptian target is to extend the total length of berths of Safaga and Ain Sokhna in the Red Sea, and also in the Mediterranean Sea. Alexandria, Damietta and Port Said will be about 76 kilometers, and the construction of breakwaters to break the waves from the harbor, with a total length of about 6 kilometers, and the deepening of the shipping lanes to accommodate about 400 million ton instead of 185 million ton annually this year, and more than 25 million TEU instead of 12 million annually.
Yes.
Last thing I want to state about the Minister of Transportation today, he has promoted and presented investment opportunities in ports to global operators, and he succeeded in attracting the attention of international shipping lines as well as international operators to work inside Egypt, especially in this field, which contributes to competitive performance and providing service with existing stations, which bring benefits, huge benefits, to the Egyptian consumer, and facilitates the exporting products and creating multiple job opportunities in all areas of the country for the Egyptian citizen, which will have the greatest impact on the national economy of Egypt and the development of the country.
Yes. Doctor, what are the most important advantages and benefits that Egypt is going to benefit from being a center for global trade, and what are the steps that the state, how do you evaluate, the steps that the state have already been taking in order to reach to be a center for a global trade?
Yes, when Egypt will be a center of the global trade, this brings benefits to the Egyptian consumer especially, and facilitates the exporting products and creating multiple jobs. The main target is creating jobs opportunity for the Egyptian citizen, and also to facilitate the trading market to import and export easily more than now.
Yes. Dr. Ouf, also, what are the most important ports that Egypt have developed, the old ones, and renewed? And what are the names of the new ports that Egypt have established recently?
Right. The target of Egypt is to extend the total length of berths of all harbors in the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea to activate the trade movement and to extend all these ports for more than 76 kilometers, as I just said to you, and this will increase and accommodate the port for 100 million ton instead of now, which is 185 million ton annually.
Yes.
This will have positive effect on the economic situation of the whole country of Egypt.
Yes. Dr. Ouf, also, what are the most important features and properties of the new ports established recently by Egypt in the recent years, adding to it, of course, new technology? Can you explain to us and give us more details about this?
All these facilities in Egypt will have the most recent technology in the market. around the world as a whole world. Our harbors nowadays will be developed and will have the most recent technology around the world, I mean.
Yes. Yes. So, Dr. Ouf, what are the sectors or the ministries, the institutes that are participating in the development of the ports in Egypt?
It's very important target for the Egyptian government to develop all these ports in Egypt, and the minister also have great attention for finish all this development in a short time.
Yes. Dr. Ouf, also, is there a difference between the Red Sea ports and the Mediterranean ports in terms of the equipment? Hello?
Sorry, I couldn't hear
yes,
you. Sorry.
Yes, can I repeat the question, please? Is there, would like to know the difference between the Mediterranean ports and the Red Sea ports in the equipments?
No, there is no difference. There is no huge difference between the equipment in the Mediterranean ports and the Red Sea. No, I don't think that there is much difference in the equipment.
Yes. Yes. So, what do we expect in the coming, the near future, in the coming years after the renewing and adding new ports here in Egypt?
I expect, yes, I expect that will have a positive effect in the economic situation.
Yes.
All these projects that the government have, the main target of them is to raise the economic situation of the country.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time. Also, thank you for your valuable information, Dr. Mohamed Elsadek Ouf, Professor of Transportation Engineering and Project Expert. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, a short break and I'm going to be back with you.